today I wanted to film a makeup tutorial on my new Lorac SummerGlo Palette. So this is the look I chose. It's a purple look with a little bit of coral, a little bit of orange, white eyeliner, and coral lipstick. I really love this look. I don't usually wear purple eyeshadow that much, so I didn't think I was gonna like this look, but I really do like it. This is going to be a good look for pretty much everyone. I mean, people with green and brown eyes are probably going to look better because purple complements those colors. I have blue eyes, so it doesn't go that great with my eyes, but I don't really care because I personally love how the makeup look turned out. So I really am loving this palette. It comes with some really great colors. You can check out my blog post. I don't know if it'll be posted after or before this tutorial, probably before. You can check it out that I did on this palette, just like a little review on, you know, the palette itself. So yeah, all the products and everything I use in this tutorial will be linked in the link to the blog post, which I will post in the description, so you guys can check out what I used and follow it step by step throughout. So I hope you like this makeup tutorial, and comment below, let me know what you think, and thank you for watching, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Bye!
So we're going to start off with a bare face, and I'm just going to pin my bangs back because they seem to get in my way. I'm starting out by priming my face with the Makeup Forever HD Micro Perfecting Primer. One of my favorite primers I've been using lately. Just really been loving the formula and the texture of this primer. So you just want to put it all over your face, press it into the skin so that your skin has time to soak it up before you put any foundation on. Next product I'm using is the Body Shop All-in-One Instant Blur to blur those pores. And I usually just apply this right around my nose and cheek area where my pores are a little bit larger. Next, we're going to take Makeup Forever Camouflage Concealer, and I'm going to start by putting that on my eyelid so that I can put my eyeshadow over top. I always do this because it conceals any redness or uneven skin tone that my eyes usually have, and it also makes a great base for your eyeshadow. So yeah, I just take my finger, plop it on, and just blend it in with my finger, and it seems to do the job. So then we're going to go in with my new Lorac SummerGlo Palette, and I'm starting off with the large beige neutral eyeshadow, which is at the bottom of the palette. This is just going to be our transition color. So I'm just taking that in the crease and in swiper motions, swiping it back and forth to build up color. And I did this a couple times, so just to build up that color so that I could lay down other shades. So then I am just taking the same shade and just going back in again and building it up. Just creating more depth of color and just giving my eyeshadow something to transition into. So then I'm going to take the purple shade from that same palette, and I'm going to apply this on my eyelid. This is going to be our base color, and this is the color our whole eyeshadow look is going to be centered around. So I just apply a couple layers. The color is very sheer, so I built it up a little bit, but I wanted it to kind of be a lighter wash of color on the eyelid because I'm going to go back in and darken it up in a second with a darker purple eyeshadow. So I just went back and forth with a flat brush and applied that purple shadow to get a slight purple shade. So then I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline Expert Wear palette, and I believe this is in Luminous Lilacs, whatever. And I'm taking the liner color, which is like a bright matte purple, and I'm going to take that in my crease, and I'm taking it on the inner corner and outer corner. So don't apply this at all to the center of your eyelid because that's the area we want to kind of leave light. So I just am doing that back and forth with a crease brush, then I went back in with a fluffy brush to blend it out so that it did go into my transition color and the eyeshadows blended evenly. This took me a little while to do because I really had to build up the color in order to get it as purple as I wanted it to be. So the motions I'm doing here, I probably did 3 or 4 times in order to get it as purple as you see in this video. So just keep the eyeshadows from the inner to outer corner, and remember, don't apply any to the center of the eyelid. Just keep blending, blending, blending. Everyone knows that's key with the makeup look. So now I am just taking my Lorac SummerGlo definition brush, and I have a little bit of the coral on, the coral from that palette, and I am just applying that above the crease to blend out that purple. I needed kind of another pop of color, and I thought this would be the perfect color, and it really did look awesome. So just take a very light sweep of that and dust it up there. So now I am taking that same purple from the palette and patting it on the outer corner and inner corner of my eye to darken up that area, which I wanted to make pretty dark. So as you can see, the purple looks pretty intense in those areas, and that's exactly what I was going for. So you can just use patting motions. You can swipe back and forth with that flat brush to get that color. You can even apply it in the crease and connect the inner corner, outer corner with the crease color as you see me doing. So then for the center of the eyelid, I took that off-white neutral shadow from the same palette and applied it to the center of the eyelid, which kind of gives this cool metallic-y wet look. I went back into the outer corner again to darken it up because I still felt like it was not dark enough for me. And then this is just a clean brush, and I'm just going back in and making sure everything is blended together well and everything looks top notch because I don't want any weird unblended parts in my makeup because that just looks weird and I don't like it. So then I'm going to go in with the Essence white eyeliner, and I'm going to line my waterline with this bad boy. I wanted to go for a more of a wide eye look and decided to use white eyeliner instead of the typical black. Would have been a really cool look if I could use purple eyeliner, but I don't think I own a purple eyeliner, so white is going to have to do, and it did just fine. So now for eyeliner, I'm using the Maybelline Master Precise ink pen, and I absolutely love this eyeliner. It was my favorite liquid eyeliner until I moved on to gel eyeliners, but I still use it every now and then, so I thought I'd whip it out for this tutorial. It's really easy to use, and it's a million times faster than gel eyeliner. Although it doesn't look as good as gel eyeliner, it still does the job, and it worked great for me. And I'm just showing you a little clip of me doing my eyeliner because it just takes so much time, like half the video for me to show you guys how I'm doing my eyeliner. So if you want to see a video on how I actually do my gel eyeliner, just let me know and I can definitely make a tutorial up for that. Yeah. So I'm just drawing it on with the pen. I usually draw the shape of the wing, and then I usually go back in with the thing and fill it in. So I'm taking black eyeshadow and going over that with an angled brush. That makes everything look way better. So now I'm just taking the Benefit Better Than BB cream, which is one of my favorite BB creams ever, and I believe this is in the shade medium, and I'm taking that on a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I usually just pat that on my face, and then I go back in circular buffing motions. This is just one of my techniques, and I love doing it, so that's how I usually apply my foundation or BB cream. And I also go along my neck to make sure everything is blended well and there's no lines or like your face looks like a different color than your neck, which I see all the time. And I just feel really bad for those people because they probably don't know they're going out like that And I just want to teach them, like, hey, don't forget to put some foundation on your neck, because that makes all the difference. So just buff that in, making sure there's no lines or weird things. Then I'm just going in with the same Makeup Forever Camouflage Concealer, and this is the lightest shade, and I'm just taking my finger and going underneath my eye, just back and forth. You can swipe, dab. I prefer to dab because swiping leaves lines, but I am swiping in this video, so I'm swiping and dabbing. So you just do that back and forth until it's all blended. I take it all the way up to my cheekbone to give my under eye area a more lifted look. And as you can see, this is like way lighter than my BB cream, so that's how I like it. Some people don't like it like that, but I personally love it like that. I think the brighter the under eye, the better for me anyway. I'm taking Makeup Forever powder, and I'm setting my under eye concealer with the powder, just pressing it into that concealer so that it doesn't crease or cake or get funky throughout the day. As you can see, the powder flying off my brush as I'm pressing it, since it's a translucent powder. And then I took the Benefit Professional powder, and I'm setting my whole face with that. And then this is a Makeup Forever Kabuki brush, I believe. I really love this brush, by the way. It's great for setting your whole face. So then I'm going to take the same eyeshadow, same purple from the Lorac palette, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. I always do this after concealer. Always smoke out your lower lash line. It really does complete the look and makes it look so much better. If you don't smoke out your lower lash line with the same shadows you used to create your look, it can look a little weird, and a lot of people are kind of scared of this, but honestly, it really does look amazing. As long as you're not putting like a buttload on, just make sure you're putting the right amount, and in swiping motions with a little pencil brush makes all the difference. Next, we're going to move on to bronzer, and I am using the Balm Bronzer? I don't know, the Balm Bronzer. And I don't really like this bronzer because I feel like it goes on way too dark. As you can see in this video, I don't really know until afterwards how dark it actually goes on. But it goes on darker than you would think. Like, you're putting it on and you're not realizing how dark it looks until you look at yourself in a mirror afterwards and you're like, wow, I put a lot of bronzer on, but you actually really didn't. In this right now, I don't even have any bronzer on. As you can see, I just noticed how much bronzer it looked like I was wearing. I don't even have any bronzer on my brush. I'm just kind of trying to get it to look like I wasn't wearing as much. It's really a tough bronzer to kind of get right for me. It's not my favorite bronzer, but I made it work, so. Just try to take some of that excess off. Then we're going to move on to blush. And this is the Milani Baked Blush in something pink. Deliazino pink or something funky like that. I don't know. It's a purpley pink. I will have a review on this blush on my blog soon. So far, it's okay. I don't really know what to say about it, but you can find it on my blog. So now, after I curled my eyelashes, I'm now going to put on mascara, and I am using the Rimmel Retro Glam mascara and the Rimmel Lash Accelerator for my bottom lashes. I prefer the Lash Accelerator just because that's a better mascara, and I don't really like the Retro Glam. I feel like it's too thick and cakes up my lashes, but I decided to use it today. And now I'm using my new obsession, which is the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Wax. Heaven for your brows. Go buy this, then fill your brows in, and then you can thank me because it is so good, and it has made my brows look a million times better. So I'm just going to quickly do my eyebrows, and I'm filling them in with the Maybelline Define-A-Brow eyebrow pencil. It's my go-to drugstore eyebrow pencil. I love it. Works great. And I am just filling in my eyebrows with that. I like to do both eyebrows, not just one. And I just kind of pay really good attention to it. So next is lips, and I am using the YSL Rouge Volupte in Jealous Coral. When this lipstick first came out, I was obsessed with it, and I still am. It's an amazing color, and it went really well with this look. It's a really nice lipstick. It's really pigmented, has kind of a funky formula, but it's not bad. I loved it, and I thought it totally completed this look. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial.